You know what time it is. We're back again for the evening session. We had a good session earlier. Man, the open was crazy. We're back at it. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. We are back in the mix. Welcome back to another episode of The Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well. For all my evening people, welcome. We had a heck of a session earlier. We're about to run it back for a couple hours. I've just been scalping here and there since the open. Crazy announcements. 100% tariff on chips or something like that. There's a lot going on. Apple is through the roof. All of a sudden, we're pressing higher. We've moved like 20 points. 20 points since they announced there was going to be an announcement. Insane price action. We're keeping it going, guys. Let's go. Insane price action. Trump was speaking. It's just a lot going on. All right, let's go. What a time, man. I just had a crazy session, man. The way we bounced back up after an initial candle, insane. We covered that candle plus more. Insane, man. I gotta check if the quality is good. If you want to change the quality, go to the settings and change it to 1080p. Let's go. Insane, bro. Insane price action. Yeah, we should be good. We look good on the from my end. I just don't want to I want to make sure there's nothing. I'm not distorted or anything. Welcome. All right, let's get to it, man. Insane price action. Insane. We back. Shout out to Cave Trader. What's going on? We back. Yo, have you seen this? Were you paying attention to the price action at the open? Insane. Fresh day highs. Candles are all of a sudden looking good to the upside. It's insane. What's good, man? What's good, Cape Trader? We're back. We're going to do a couple hours, man. Evening session. Let's go. Insane. Yo, whole bunch of announcements from the White House. Whole lot going on. Insane. Price action. We dove really quick. Well, NQ dove into, what's today? Today is, technically it's Thursday, right? So we dove into Tuesday's range and then popped right back up. Insane, man. Crazy price action. I'm going to do a little bit of charting. Got some good gains to start. The price action was too good, man. I had to take something. 889 on the day. We got to add. If I make 889, what do I have to make? 0.3, I got to get it to 29. I think I got to get it to 53K. Let me see. Yeah, it's like 400 more than what I need. Let me see. 51, 320. Divided by. Yeah, still got to just make 300 per day. I cannot touch this thing. Oh no, is this the right? This might not be the right Is this the right one? Because I didn't shut this down. Sometimes they mix your your previous profits with your new profits at the open. Cave Trader says August has been lit so far. Shout out to Cave Trader. Let's go. Everyone is back from summer vacation and back to trading. Yes, sir. We're back in action, man. Oh yeah, let me post this link. Hope everyone's doing well. If you weren't here for the earlier session, welcome to the Infinity Show. Big push right now. Jeez. I kind of want to add more. Kind of want to push this thing to 52K. But I'm going to take my gains for tomorrow and chill. All right. The small bits and pieces add up, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're moving and grooving. Whole bunch of announcements from the Apple announcement. It's just been a lot going on after the close. So yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh yeah, let me make sure we are good. If you want to get the highest quality, go to the settings. Go to your settings on the video and change it to 1080p. You'll be able to see everything on the screen. Wow, we're getting up there. I played this little dip right here. And we are continuing to go. This is basically a FVG right here. Off of the initial, the rebound. We are pushing, guys. Dang. Let me see. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. We dove into the gap and pushed it back out. Where's my midpoint? That's the only thing about Tradovate. You gotta like draw the midpoint out manually. 50%. Looks clean to me, man. Look at that. The FVGs matter, man. The FVGs matter. FVGs have like really helped me with my entry. They gave it some type of structure. Before, on a pullback, I would kind of be guessing. But with the concept of the gap, it helps. Definitely helps. Look at this, man. We dropped how many points at the open? Top to bottom, low to high on the initial 5-minute candle. It was 23,384. The high was 23,437. That happened in 5 minutes, and then we pushed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. In 30 minutes, we had doubled that range. Insane, man. You can't beat these markets, man. That's all I can say. All right, let me make sure. Yeah, go to the if you want to get the highest quality, go to the little gear on the screen, tap the screen, go to the gear, go to quality, and then go to advanced, and then change it to 1080p. Is it 1080p 60? All right, guys, we're here, man. Cave Trader, what's the word, man? Did you catch any of that pop? Everything we were battling during New York session, we ate it right back up. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I think I gotta get the right. Hold on. I exited. Trying to get some Topstep. There it goes. All right, we're good. We are good. We got Topstep over here. Look at that. The price action's off the screen. All right. Let me see. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. All right, now we might just get the regular Asia session price action. Now that all of that action has happened, that's enough action for Asia session. Or we might get some more at 8, maybe in an hour. When do we get fresh 4-hour candle is at the open, right? Yeah. Fresh 4-hour candle at the open. Yeah. Continuation on that 4-hour. Cave Trader said the bird is the word. You already know. Oh man. Nice. Up 1,500 on the fundeds. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get this. I'm trying to look for, make sure one of my screens is legit and ready to come up. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We are in the mix. Let's see. Let's see, what was that? Hold on. Double check. Yeah, we can do that. No problemo. Shout out to Post TTG. We are back in the mix. Now NQ is waking up, man. Even more than it did during NY session. Insane. Big pop. Caught a little bit of the push. Made a little bit, lost a little bit, then made it all back again. At first I kind of chased. Still got green and then chased again, took an L and then waited for a pullback, got back in at support and pushed it, then rode it back up through yesterday's high. And the high yesterday was this guy right here, right? That was 23,445, 25. That was the high from yesterday. Oh, was that the high? Hold on. Yeah. 23,445, 25. I gotta mark up my charts for tomorrow. Even though I've already traded for tomorrow, we're gonna just so I can see where everything is. If you look at the daily charts, big bounce. The bulls really held the line because it was looking a little bit crazy. It was looking a little bit crazy at the end of the week last week. Then we popped on Monday, dropped yesterday, and popped today. I'm still using this gap. This gap is still valid. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I have to go through all the, let me see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. All right. Let me make sure we are good. Wow. That's insane. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I need some more water, man. Hold on. I need some more water, man. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to touch it anymore. 889 is cool. I think if I want to make it even, I have to lose like 100, man, but I don't want to. My biggest day so far has been $7.99, but this one I pushed to $8.89. That's the only thing, man, about that consistency rule, man. Topstep, you could just let it fly. Topstep, you can shoot from the hip and let it go. Let it fly, man. You don't have to worry about it. The drawdown is static. All good though, man. Take Profit Trader and Topstep are legit, man. Cave Trader says I've been killing on Apex, almost 5K on the 50K. Let's go. I'm up almost 5K on the 50K. Nice. That's funded, right? Yeah, that's funded, obviously, yeah. 5K, nice. Have you taken a payout yet from that account? Just need 400 more to get a payout. You're up 5? 55? Why do you need 400 more? Oh, because of consistency rule. Got it. Yeah, that consistency rule is, they know what they're doing. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Post TTG. We are back in the mix. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed up until this point. I appreciate you guys. Road to 1,000, man. We're almost there. Bit by bit. All right, man. Let me get some more water, and we'll be all right. Nice. Cave Trader says, yeah, I took out 850. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, was that your first one? I remember you said 850, but you maybe 850 altogether. Is that what you're saying? How many payouts have you taken from the account? Even if you get one payout, that pays for the account and the fees. So if you can keep milking it, that's legit, man. I think the most I've pulled from one account is maybe like 4 or 5 times. That was with let me see. On the screen you can see it. One of them was 3. I think it's 4 or 5. I gotta go look. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, it was a 250K account, and I just kept milking it and milking it. Where's my screen? It might be 4 times. Yeah. That was one account that I pushed into Cushion and just tried to keep it there, kept it there. And of course I oversized. I was feeling I felt like I had diamond hands on one of those days. And I was playing with like five minis and things got messy really quick. That was back last year. What time is it? Let me see. Keep on going, guys. No matter where you are in the journey, keep on going. Nip said it best, man. You've come too far to turn around now. Keep on going. We've come too far to turn around now, man. All right, now we're into the regular price action. So we're just gonna kick it. See if we can push out of this gap. Everything has slowed down. Everything has slowed down. Look at the price action. Or is it just this? Let me go look at Topstep. Is Topstep moving? No, it's not. We're just stuck. Now we're gonna start teleporting on the DOM. Yo, for anybody that has Topstep X, does Topstep X delete your drawings after you log out? What is that, man? I've saved my drawings multiple times, and every time I log back in, I have to redraw everything. Which isn't a bad thing. I don't use this Topstep X to like chart. I use Thinkorswim, Schwab. But still, I want my drawings to stay there for the next day. I gotta get to the market early and redraw everything. Put my EMAs back on. It's crazy. What a bounce, man. This level right here in the middle, the dotted line, that is the midpoint of the drop that we had from last week of Thursday through Friday. Caught the bounce Monday, drop Tuesday, bounce Wednesday today. Shout out to Cave Trader pulling these payouts. Oh, that was the first ever one. Nice. So you took 850. Nice. Salute, man. Can't beat that, man. I know that felt good. The first payout feels unreal. You're like, what? This is insane. That's when you start to see the fruits of your labor. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says, yeah, now next payout is 2,500. Let's go. Lock it in, man. Cave Trader, you're killing it. Keep it going. Nice gains, man. Keep it going, man. Dang. I need some water, man, or I'm going to lose my voice. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Gotta get the water, man. Stay hydrated. Let's see. All right, we're back. Whoa. All right. We are in the mix. All right, guys. What do I have to do now? Let me think. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? We're still playing this gap. Look, still playing this gap in the 50s, 450s. What a bounce, man, for the Bulls. What a bounce. What a bounce. Dang. Heck of a bounce, man. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Whoa, what was that? Pop and drop. Are we getting volatile again? Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it and push it to 53. No problem. Just gotta make what do I have to? 51 320 divided by 0.3. Oh no, hold on. 20. No, I need the what is the 889 divided by 0.3. Yeah, I gotta get it to 5370, 5270, 52970. That's what it is. Minus 51 320. Yeah, just aim for like 300 per day. We'll be all right. Aim for 300 per day. Keep it alive. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Post TTG in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. The evening session, ladies and gentlemen. Evening session. We're on stream. Or we can just do it organic. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Crazy price action to start to open. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Just getting some work done. Already did a little bit of trading at the open. The open gave us plenty of price action. The open gave us plenty of price action. Let me see if I can find. We're back at it tomorrow. What's it? 6th, 7th. Yesterday's high. I gotta mark that out. Let's see. Got all day to think about it. Let's see. I gotta write these dates down. What we got, man? What we got? Oh yeah, 428, 100 off. All right, let me know. If you're new here, say something. Let us know how long you've been trading and what you trade. If it's your first time here, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, and if Hunter is in the chat, say something. Whoever got into the Discord yesterday. Yeah, there were a lot of announcements made. Man, you could see the drops happening before the open. SPY tanked and then popped right back up. QQQ tanked and then popped right back up. Apple tanked a little bit and then popped right back up. And before the open, you could see things were kind of bullish. As soon as after that first 5-minute candle, we were off to the races. Blew past yesterday's high, and now we're consolidating. Sideways action. Typical Asia session. Asia price action. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Okay, so let me make sure I got these things together, man. Hold on. PayPal. Yeah, we're whipping back and forth. August 12th. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, that's what I gotta do. Let me do that. I wrote that down, didn't I? Discord. Let's make sure we got all the dates down so we don't forget. Write it down. The 16th. $35. All right, cool. I think that, September is almost here, man. September is creeping up quick. Wow. That's insane. Time is moving, man. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Did I do that? Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Okay. 103. And then what's the other one? Dest. Ooh. Some bears are chopping down. Tuesday's high is what? Well, yesterday's high is what we have to go by now, right? I have to mark that out. Okay. Oh, that's ES. I'm looking at the ES. Yeah, 23, 445, 25. That's yesterday's high for NQ. 445.25. 445.25. Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, I gotta do that, right? Let me see. Can't I just go through here? Let me see. Current server profile. Server setting. Oh yeah, right there. There it goes. Okay, let's just do that after. Let's keep on going. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you're new here, say something. What you guys got going on? Did anybody catch the push? Uh-oh. Here comes some bears. It's 48, right? Yeah. Let's let it grow. Then go to Oh, speaking of that, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. It's 7:48, right? Hold on. Sheesh. There go the bears. We're pushing into that gap. Let's see what happens. We'll see if we can react back north. Yeah, good price action at the open. That was a big bounce, man. We bounce? Where did we bounce? Let me see. Where exactly did we bounce? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Cave Traders. Shout out to Post TTG. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Yeah, let me turn this off. I don't want to do that one. All right, cool. Now I gotta log into this thing. Getting some work done, man. Order blocks, FEGs and order blocks. We gotta grind this thing up, man. Grind it up. What's up, Live Records? How you feeling? Shout out to Millie Marie. What's going on? How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Wednesday. We are back in the mix. Live Records, I've been busy, man. I've been trying to get on. Last week I had to take a break because the schedule was too crazy. But this week I got some time, so I had to hop on here with you guys, man. Tap back in. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. Whenever I can do an evening session, I'm going to be on here with you guys. But we did the New York session earlier. Good times. We streamed earlier. Price action was all right. I think we pushed in the morning, and then once the lunchtime hit, we were sideways. We were sideways because ES was trying to pop its high from the previous day. We got above, but then we swept that level and then pushed back down. But now at the open, because of all that news and all of the White House announcements, we pushed to the upside. Now we're trying to hold those highs. We'll see if they can hold it. Daily charts are all of a sudden back in action to the upside. Thursday and Friday last week, that was scary. The way we dropped, that gave me it was like PTSD. PTSD from the tariffs, man. Who remembers those drops in February? Those drops were insane. NQ was dropping 1,000 points per day. Not a game. Not a game. Okay, let me get this one. This one is 40. Boom, boom. I like that, man. It's a little bit spread out. We'll take it. We can work with that. Cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 1. Yeah, that's not bad, man. Hold on. We can work with that. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Millie Marie. Shout out to Live Records. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Post TTG in the building. Shout out to Millie Marie. I don't really touch it unless there's price action. Like there's some good price action. We had some good price action at the open because of all the White House announcements. So that's why I played it. Usually it's like a wait and see approach. If it's too slow, I'm not touching it because I've blown many accounts messing with Asia session. So if it's not moving the way I want it to move, I try not to touch it. If I do touch it, it'll be with small, very, very small size. And there has to be like a good level of support or resistance that I'm working off of. Then I'll play it. but it does move super slow. You are correct. Hold on 1 second, guys. Super duper slow. Slow. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Did I miss this thing? Where'd it go? Oh, man. Bears are going for it now. But yeah, I try not to touch it like that. I played the open because we ripped like 100 points. So I took a piece of that. But usually I'm just watching and charting. Shout out to Millie Marie. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Yo, what did I just see? All right, cool. We're good. All right, we're back in action. Let's see what happens. We're testing yesterday's high. Let's see if they can hold. We'll see. Hope y'all are doing well. Millie Marie, what's going on? Shout out to Live Records. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Post TTG. But yeah, usually I trade NY session. I trade like the first hour or two of NY session, and that's all I need. I don't need anything after that. Usually I can get what I need out of that first hour and a half. After that, I can go do something else. Turn the charts off, go do something else. Shout out to Millie Marie in the building. Yeah, Asia session is super slow. I tell people to avoid it unless you must trade it. I tell people to avoid it unless there's like some news, then you can take advantage of the news. But other than that, man, it's a lot of manipulation, a lot of algos, laying traps. It's cool. You can play with like small size, but I wouldn't advise that anyone plays it with full size unless you got a lot of drawdown. Because you can get some pops and some drops out of the blue. Because Asia session is some of their news we're not privy to. So unless you go look it up and make sure, keep track of the news on Twitter, you might get blindsided. That has happened to me plenty of times. That's why I'm saying it. I'm in a play out of the blue. We dropped 60 points because of some news coming out of China. Millie Marie says 2 years, but I feel brand new. I trade NQ for the most part. Keep on going. Keep on going. It's a journey. It is a journey. I've been trading since 2016. Is it 2016? Yeah, 2016. Oh, what is that? Yo. But yeah, 2016 is when I took my first trade. Summer 2016, man. We're almost at a decade. Almost at a decade. So I've been through it all. I've blown many accounts in the process, but the key is to keep on going. Don't stop. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And there are a bunch of resources that weren't there in the past. So, yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, when I started trading, man, there wasn't like a presence on YouTube like that. You had to like really deep, like search deep to find some information. Who was out there? It was like Warrior Trading, Tim Sykes, and and they were doing like penny stocks and stuff. That's basically what I started with, and then graduated to options and in 2020, and then started futures Q1 2024. 2024, yeah. Once I discovered futures, I was like, oh yeah, I'm home. I am home. Options is cool, but all the Greeks imply volatility, theta, gamma, delta. There's a lot of manipulation going on with them. And if you don't give yourself time, you can crush your position. The price action can mess you up. All right, man. Let me see. We're retesting yesterday's high. Let's see if they can hold. Can the bulls hold? Millie Marie says, yeah, I like futures way better than options. Yeah. Options is cool. I made some bread, like made some good money with options, but still, like, if you mess around with the zero DTEs and man, you can have really good days and then you can have really bad days. But yeah, I was trading a lot of SPY, a lot of Tesla, a lot of Amazon. Who remembers when Amazon was 3K, man? Options for Amazon used to be insane. Literally insane. But this was pre-split. Options on Amazon used to be insane, man. What else did we trade? SPY, QQQ, SPX, Tesla, of course. Netflix. Netflix had a spread, man. They probably still have a spread. That spread was unforgiving. But yeah, futures is way cleaner. It's straight price action. You don't have to worry about expiration. You don't have to worry about. I mean, even though it does expire, we switch contracts every quarter, but still, it's not like it's not like something you should pay attention to, like options. Options, you're making sure you got the right date. Make sure you're getting the right. You gotta get the right strike price. You gotta do all that good stuff. But with futures, straight price action, you can do NQ, ES, gold, whatever fits you. Stick to it. Grab a 10 to 20, 30 points, 40 points per day, and you're good. Move on to the next day. Millie Marie, do you trade any? Which props do you trade? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday. The week is flying. The year is flying. It's crazy, man. We're almost in September. All right, we're here, right? Shout out to Millie Marie in the building. Bulls are holding that line. Bulls are holding on to yesterday's high. We'll see if they can hold it all the way to New York. We'll see. London session. Asia session. Yo, oh, that's what I was looking for. Is there something that shows us like the sessions on Topstep? I wonder. Is it like it's like sessions? Yeah. Will it say anything? Asia session? Nah. I gotta look it up. Nice bounce for the Bulls. We pushed all the way to the middle of the gap. We're pushing back up. Caught some good gains at the open. I think I want to just leave it alone. I don't even want to mess with it tomorrow. The bag chased me. What's good? Shout out to the bag chased me, man. Hope you're doing good. The bag chased me is back in the building. How's everything going? The bag chase me. The bag. Let me see if I can figure this thing out, man. I'm over here getting work done. Session. Is it an indicator or is it like a study or something? London. Maybe it's, oh yeah. Maybe it's on TradingView. TradingView. The bag chased me. Everything's good. Good to hear from you, man. Everything's good. Things have been busy. I took last week off just to like recalibrate and handle some business. But now we're back. We are back in the mix, man. But yeah, everything's good, man. Taking it day by day with these charts. Taking it day by day with these accounts, man. But yeah. Markets have given us plenty. The markets have been keeping us busy, put it that way. The bag chase me says sometimes the reset is needed. That is a fact. Yeah, the reset was real, man. I was making like 2 weeks ago, I was making dumb mistakes, man. I was like, all right, man, let me, and then I hopped on stream and then the stream just cut off in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, yep, that's my sign. Let me just, let me take a break, man. The stream just cut off like 2 weeks ago. I was like, what? It's never done that before. That was a sign. But yeah, we here, we back. I'm back with fresh eyes. But yeah, I was making dumb mistakes. I was chasing the price action, oversizing, over trading. I was like, man, nah. Let me relax. And I was doing all that partly because the schedule was busy. And I was trying to squeeze in plays. I was like, nah. I'm going to blow everything up if I keep doing this. So, yeah. Took a break. Kept an eye, peeked at the charts, but didn't trade anything. The bag chasing says sometimes the reset is needed, so I feel you. That's a fact. The market has been keeping us busy. That is a fact. Can't ignore the signs. That too. It's a fact, man. I was like, out of the blue. And I think I had taken a small loss that day. I was like, nah. Let me just. That was like right before the weekend. I was like, all right, next week I'm going to chill. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. The bag chase me says, yeah, man, gotta let the bag chase up. That's a fact. Oh, hold on one second, guys. All right, we're back. Phone call. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Had some good gains earlier, and then had some good gains at the open. This one I might not even trade tomorrow. I'm gonna just leave this alone. Leave it alone. 889. I gotta push this because of the consistency rule. I gotta push this to 53K. So that's like 53K, yeah. So I gotta make like 1,600 more, 1,640. If I can get it to 53, then that'll be 900. Payout. Gotta get to the payout, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Woo. Yeah, man. Time. Bro. August 6th. The summer flu. Fall is coming in hot. Oh, we got CPI next week, everyone. CPI is on Tuesday, bright and early. We got CPI. The Fed is off for August. The next FOMC isn't until September. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday, man. CPI is next Tuesday. Next FOMC is September. August, we got NVIDIA earnings coming in hot. I think they're reporting the end of August. End of August. How far did they go up? Let me see. Ooh. Is NVIDIA almost at highs? What was the high for NVIDIA? I had some calls running for NVIDIA for January 2026. I cut them. As soon as we had Friday and last Thursday and Friday, that big drop, and then that big drop on yesterday, I was like, nah. I cut it yesterday at the open. I was like, we're not playing this game, man. August and September seasonality, you got to keep an eye on those months. August and September have taught me many lessons, especially with options. August and September are the worst months, I believe, for the S&P historically. Yeah, September, everybody knows about September, man. What I'm gonna do is let whatever shakeout happen, whatever shakeout happens, let it happen, and then look for some leaps toward the end of September into October. Ride it into fourth quarter and play the Santa rally. Rinse and repeat, man. Bulls are grinding back up, man. Whoa. Very interesting. All right. We got some ranging action going on. We got a big gap up above, 4-hour gap. I have it drawn on Topstep. Right now we're like snaking along the bottom of it. The midpoint is basically 23,540, around there. We're right here on the 4-hour. Big gaps up above. We'll see if the bulls can press through. Above 500, somebody's up there. We'll see if the bulls can push through. Those drops on Thursday and Friday were insane. All right. Nice pop for Apple, man. Pre-market, we were almost at 200. After hours, we're at 221 or 220, 219.50 right now. Nice pop for Apple. Apple made an announcement with the White House after the close. Ooh, nice push. Bulls are getting active. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Hope everyone's doing well. Man. Yeah. This one I'm going to leave alone. I'm not messing with it. I wonder if that's with the fees. That's what it is. It's with the fees. That's what it is. $889.90. Big fees, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? I've been in the trading amusement park since 2016, man. Started with penny stocks, equities, then moved to options 2020, then moved to Futures 2024. For me, the cleanest price action I've seen has been with the futures. NQ, ES. Clean, clean, clean. Straight price action, man. But yeah. Let's see if these bulls can get back to the highs. Shout out to Average Vet. Only 30 minutes? Oh man. Make sure you do your research, man. Go read Trading in the Zone. Go work on the psychology. I wish somebody would have told me that before I started. The psychology is super important. Trading psychology is super duper important. Hitting the button is the easy part, ladies and gentlemen. That's the easy part. Woo! Bulls are reaching for the highs. Can ES do the same? We'll see. I'm watching ES and NQ. Yeah, heck of a push. Let's see what they can do. 500 is key level, man. Right now they're holding the line, so I think we can challenge 500 overnight. We'll see. Wow, look at these daily candles, man. The daily charts, I was a little worried after yesterday. I was like, oh man, we're about to fall apart. But weekly charts still intact. Weekly charts are still intact. Oh, do I have the? I wonder. Do I have the? Or maybe I just gotta pull it up, right? One of my charts, I gotta make sure I have the weekly EMAs are important. Oh yeah, it's way down there. Way down there. So yeah, so far so good with this weekly candle. We're green. Bulls are reaching for fresh day highs. Asia session price action. Shout out to Average Vet. Average Vet says live and paper are two totally different things. That is a fact. That's why I said the psychology is important. When real money is on the line, it's a little bit different than paper. The paper does help you get reps, though. That's a fact. But monitoring your emotions when you're mid-trade with size and you have size on, yeah, that takes reps. That takes reps. But you get used to it. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And the more like you focus on risk management and making sure that your entries are legit, you'll be all right. If you have the right risk management and you're risking what you're comfortable with, each trade doesn't feel like a chaos. For lack of better words, man. You're not just jumping in and then hoping. If you have a system, work on your edge. Make sure your edge is legit, man. Back test it, forward test it. Make sure you've seen it work over and over and over again. And then, yeah, you won't be as stressed out once you enter a trade with some size, or any size for that matter. Shout out to Average Vet. Shout out to Marie. Shout out to the bag Chase Me. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Wow, what a push. Fresh day highs on NQ. Wow. Look at where we checked in. Right in the middle of the gap. The gaps, usually the gaps don't lie. The pullback is real. 50% retracements are real. Boom. The eclipse. And we bounced off of VWAP too, so both of those loaded the bulls up. Nice. Nice push north. Now we're getting to 500. Once we get above 500, that's when things might get a little interesting for the bears or for the bulls. Right now, they're just having their way. They're just on the move. Nice push. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Nice pop off of 445. Clean 40-point rip. Off VWAP. Clean, super clean, super clean, super clean. Fresh highs, man. Bulls are moving. Bulls are doing a lot more than I thought they were going to do today and yesterday. What a push, man. Golly. QQQ is out of there. SPY is moving. Let me see. SPY is moving, man. Wow. Apple is moving. Apple's right at like 220. Pre-market, we were at 200. Wow, what a rip. Yo, Amelie Marie, this is the price. If you're getting this price action during Asia session, then you can trade it. But if we're sideways, leave that thing alone. Nice pop though, for sure. This is off the back of all the White House news and announcements, etc., etc. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate you guys. The road to 1K, man. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Average Vet. Shout out to The Bag Chase Me. Shout out to Amelie Marie. Shout out to Live Records. Shout out to Post TTG. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you want to hop in the Discord, link is in the description and the pinned comment. Lock in. TSM. Whoa. Why did TSM pop? Oh, because of the news. Nvidia's back above 180 after hours. That initial drop was crazy. I was like, uh-oh, what's happening? That's what made me check the news when I was looking at the charts. All right, here come the 500 bears. Somebody's up there. 490s. We are retreating from the 490s. Watching the price action, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube universe. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Don't be shy, man. Say something when you're in there. Oh, man. Tomorrow is the 7th. Okay, speaking of that, let me make sure. Okay. Make sure I write everything down, man. 1, 2, that's 70, right? That's not bad. Oh, yeah, that too. Forgot. 70. Uh, what's left? That's the 16th, right? Time. Oh, boy. I do not want to. Let me make sure I don't make any mistakes clicking on the Dom. All right. The 16th is next week. Next week. Not next week, but oh yeah, next week. We have CPI next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Mark that on the calendar. We could get some action with CPI Tuesday morning, bright and early. I gotta look at the news. What else do we have next week? Maybe PCE? PCE and CPI. Well, is it CPI? Let me see. Matter of fact, why don't we just check now? Let me check. Check the news for next week. I know we got CPI. What else we got? Stay the course, man. Stay the course. Filters. Clear. What a push by the Bulls, man. They're not playing any games. Let's see if we can capture 500. Big bounce. We checked in with VWAP. We haven't looked back. Crazy push. What we got next week? We got retail sales, PPI. That's what we have. PPI, CPI. Yeah. CPI is on Tuesday. PPI is on Thursday. Initial jobless claims Thursday. Retail sales on Friday next week. So yeah, more news. We know how that goes. No FOMC this month. The Fed is on break. Shout out to Joseph. Joseph says, I haven't traded this session in about a year. I'll leave this thing alone. Shout out to Joseph. What's going on, man? What do you trade, and how long have you been trading? Yeah, I'll leave Asia alone. Unless we get like some good price action. We've had some good price action since the open, so this is a session like this I'll trade, but other than that, and I like to stick to New York session. Stick to New York session. I need movement. I need volatility. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Road to 1K, man. Oh, yeah, I got to put this. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I need to put this in the fridge. Hold on. Wow, they're still pushing. Insane. Bulls are not playing right now. Oh wow. Yeah, Bulls are running right now, man. Insane. Nice pop. Clean bounce off of VWAP. Super clean. 500. We'll see if the Bulls can reclaim. What a push, man. Today, I didn't think the Bulls would ramp up like this. I was not expecting that. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Interesting. Let me see. What in the world? Oh man, going crazy. Going crazy. Solid. It looks good. Wow. Maserati. Let's keep on going, man. Yeah, the Bulls are cruising right now. CPI next Tuesday. PCI. Is it PCI? PPI on Thursday. All right, cool. It's not bad. All right, man. Let's see if 500 they can claim 500. We might get like a temporary pullback because there are definitely some bears up here trying to defend. But we'll see if the Bulls can eventually push through. I gotta mark up these charts too. Yesterday's high. The Bulls held the line today, man. Gotta give it to them. Gotta give it to them. This is the 15, right? Yeah. All right, we're good. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Average Vet. Shout out to The Bag Chase Me. Shout out to Amelie Marie. Shout out to Live Record. Shout out to Post TTG. Shout out to my guy, Cave Trader. We're watching the price action. Nice pop, man. You gotta give it to the Bulls, man. They're holding the line. Gotta give it to the Bulls. Whoa. Okay. Cancel. 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 All right. Yep. 500 is pushing down a little bit temporarily. We'll see if the Bulls can hold on. Nice pop, man. They're getting active. Bulls are moving. All right, guys. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says, is 2K the max per payout on Apex? For the 50K it is, yes. But that's the thing, like after you've received, I want to say 3 payouts, 4 payouts, or 5 payouts, then it's uncapped. You can request whatever you want. But yeah, initially, if it's like your first payout, the max for 50K is 2K. So you would have to get the account to 54,100 to request the entire 2K. Back in the golden days, all you had to do was get to 52,600 and you could pull 2K out of the blue, man. That was back in the golden days. Back in the golden days, man. Yeah, I think 5. That sounds about right, yeah. Once you've taken 5, then you can just take whatever you want. Then you can go uncapped. I don't think I've done that yet. I haven't done that yet. 5 payouts from a single account? That's a goal, though. I definitely want to do that in the future for sure. Shout out to Cave Trader in the building. Shout out to Cave Trader, just pulled the first ever payout, man. That's a good feeling. That is a great feeling. When the money hits your account, you're like, oh, this is real. This is real. Bulls are going back up there to challenge 500. 500 is going to be a task. We'll see if they can reclaim in this session or London session. We're in this gap, so it's going to be interesting. Once we get to 500, I have the gap drawn out on Topstep. This guy, wherever we are right here. Once we get into the 30s, 40s, we'll see if there's somebody here waiting to defend. The higher up we go, the closer we're getting to some bears. That drop on Thursday and Friday was crazy. That felt like the tariff drop. The tariffs drop. What is he? 40. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you are new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says, "It is, man. I can support myself with my trades." Yes. When you reach that, it's like, oh man, you can call your own shots. Freedom, baby. Yes, sir. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Time and money freedom. That's the goal. Do what you want, when you want, with who you want, whenever you want, man. That is the goal. That's why I take this trading thing seriously. Treat it like a business and you can be free. Treat it like a business and you can be free, man. I'm trying to be like you, Cave Trader. I gotta push this account to payout, man. That is the goal. I can't self-sabotage. I've been self-sabotaging all year. I can't self-sabotage this time. No overtrading. No being greedy. No greediness, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Is there a way to do media? Yeah. Wow. You can just do the media. I wonder if I can do this. What is it? Star? How does it work? Okay. For sure. Let me go to. I had starred, right? Maybe not. Hold on. Oh, we swept it. We just swept 500. Let's see if they can hold. The bull snuck up there. Let's keep on going. Let's see. Switch back. We're cruising. The bulls are cruising, man. Heck of a bounce. Jean Paul Incorporated, what's going on? Shout out to Jean Paul back in the building. What's going on? Jean Paul Incorporated says, "My man, hope all is well." All is good. My man, hope all is good. Hope you're doing well, Jean Paul. All is well, man. Making it through these markets, surviving the markets. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says, "Yes, sir. Can't wait to get a payout with Tradeify too. Yep, Tradeify is legit too. Tradeify is definitely legit. Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, Topstep, all elite. Most of my guys, that's where they're getting their payouts from. Take Profit Trader, that daily payout is insane. Just back to back to back to back. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Uh, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Jean Paul Incorporated. Jean Paul Incorporated says take profit deposits within the hour. I love it. Man, I gotta go check out. I need to go get some accounts over there. Cave Trader says I got my account with them to 3K so far. I need to get it to 9K to get a payout. It's definitely harder on Tradeify, but they pay out super fast. Yep. Cave Trader says at least that's what I heard and seen on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, everybody, I haven't heard any complaints about Tradeify. Here we go. We're retreating from 500. We swept it. We might get a little pullback and then maybe London session we pop back up. We'll see. We shall see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. If you're new here, say something. Don't be shy. Tap in, man. Let's see if I can find what I need to find. Yeah, we're getting some pullback. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's keep on going. Palantir is flying. Fresh all-time highs. TSM? Hold on. TSM is popping to the north side. Nvidia is looking good. The chips are looking good, man. Some of the announcements from the White House this afternoon were chip focused. Yeah, price action is gonna get interesting once we get into the 500s. Then things are gonna get interesting. The bulls have done a good job at pushing back up, but I know there's some bears up there. I don't know where they're at, but the gaps are a good place to start. 4-hour gaps, 4-hour gaps on the 4-hour FEGs. Right above in the 5, what is it? In the 5 midpoint is like 550. Let me make sure. 540s, 550s. We'll see how price action reacts once we get up there. Shout out to Joseph. I'm finished until US session. Yes. Nice. You're up 22? Nice, man. Take your gains and run. Take your gains and run. Don't overstay your welcome. What time is it? 9? All right, cool. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yes, sir. Shout out to Joseph. Get your gains and run, man. I can't tell y'all how many times where I've had the gains in my hands and I let it turn to sand. Over trading, man. Over trading is not it, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Happy Wednesday, man. We are here watching this price action. NQ just swept 500. We got 6,400 just above for ES. Tomorrow is going to be interesting. What do we have? Any news tomorrow? Anything coming down? Let's see. We got Thursday, we got initial jobless claims. Then we got the 30-year bond auction at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Initial jobless claims. Non-farm productivity. Yeah. And then Friday, we don't really have much. Speculative net positions. CFTC, S&P 500. Then we got the Fed's balance sheet after the close. Fresh 4-hour candle in 1 hour. Coming in hot. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Pelon. Shout out to Cave Trader. Pelon at home. Serial entrepreneur, man. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to John Paul Incorporated. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Pelon. Shout out to The Bag Chase Me. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Amelie Marie. Shout out to Live Records. Shout out to Post TTG. Post TTG drops gems, man. Whenever he taps in. Shout out to Post TTG. Risk management, ladies and gentlemen. Risk management. That's the key. Risk management and patience. All right, what we got? So we just swept 500. Let's see what the bulls are gonna do. Nice rip from the VWAP up though. Very nice push. 50 plus points to the upside. Clean. All right, let me do the math. If I make 1,000 a day, what's the consistency? 177. Geez, man, I haven't even taken a look. But we'll look Friday. Take it from there. 2 weeks, right? Maybe do it on Saturday. All right. I gotta look through these papers, man. Oh yeah. Keep this close. Bro, we can get this out of here. Cancel accounts, cancel accounts, cancel accounts. Shredding some paper, man. What is this? I don't think we need this. This is done. All right. Let's keep it going. All right, man. Good old Asia session. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the like button. It's hump day, guys. The weeks are flying, man. It's insane. Insanity. The weeks are flying. Hope everyone's doing well. If you can hear me, hope you're doing well. Lock in, man. Keep going. Whoa. Do I remember it? Kind of. I don't know, man. That looks familiar. That looks familiar. Oh boy. What is that? 8? Let me look this up. I'm about to check. Let's double check. That would be crazy. All right, maybe not. One thing about NQ, when it's trending and you don't think it can go any higher, it can go higher. The White House says semiconductors will face 100% tariff unless companies build in the U.S. Oh, how did AppLovin do for earnings? I'm about to check that. App. Ooh, basically break even. I haven't looked at App's chart in a while. Let me see. App, right? All-time high is 525. Wow, it dropped half. Wow. That was a steal. From 525 down to 200. That's a steal if you leaped it. Definitely a steal off of 200. Off the 200 SMA. Excuse me. Can the Bulls reclaim 500? We'll see. Shout out to Post TTG. Nice. It's been decent. Nice pop off the White House news and Apple news. That gave us a little boost. But other than that, usual Asia session price action. Slow and steady. But yeah, at least we haven't been sideways the whole time. We've had some decent moves. Shout out to Post TTG in the building. Bulls are looking to retest 500. Let's see if they can reclaim and hold. The losses are part of the game, man. Part of the game. When you go up, don't touch it. Leave it alone. When you hit your goal, don't touch it. Leave it alone. Leave that thing alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, we might chop around at 500. We'll see how things go. Man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the subscribers up to this point, man. Shout out to everybody. We're gonna see how tomorrow pans out. Right now, the Bulls have been on a run, man. They've definitely been on a run. Since the open yesterday, they've held their own. Yeah, these daily charts are we're back into Thursday's range. And we got some FEGs up here. Oh, on ES. Let me make this bigger. Yes, we do. Wow. We've got a gap, clean gap. Clean daily gap. I gotta draw this on ES, right? Yes. Interesting. Activate. Bulls are looking to reclaim. We will see. NVIDIA It's taking off. Most unappreciated. Let me see. What is that? Anything tied to second quarter. Oh, yeah. So NVIDIA earnings is August 27th. August 27th. Shout out to Jensen. Jensen's cooking over there. NVIDIA. Yeah, 500 is rejecting again. It's going to be interesting. Might get some pullback. Might have to wait till New York session for some volume and momentum. Shout out to Post TTG. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Pelon. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Jean Paul Incorporated. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to The Bag Chase Me. Shout out to Millie Marie. Let's keep on going, man. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Okay, confused. What's happening? Wow, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, Palantir is flying. Fresh all-time highs over after hours. Palantir is locked in with the government, man. Tomorrow is the 7th. Oh yeah. I'll put my, hold on one second. Let me see where I put my, man, time is flying, flying, flying. Let me see if I can do this real quick. We are retreating from 500 again. If you're trading NQ, pay attention to your double zeros, your triple zeros, your quadruple zeros. Those are all key levels. 500, 100, 200, 300, your thousands, 20,000, 21,000, 24,000. Key levels, man. That's one thing I've seen with NQ. Whoa. Oh, yeah. All right, that makes sense. Coolsville. Nice. Fort Washington. Coolsville. Coolsville. The 500 Bears are fighting. Shout out to Cave Trader. Cave Trader says, for the consistency rule, is it the biggest day or the biggest trade? It's for the biggest day. It's the biggest day. So, like, let's say you made 1,000 today. you would have to divide what you made today, that 1,000 by 0.3, and then you'll know how much you have to make for the consistency. So throughout the day, you can do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, whatever your total is at the end of the day, that's what they're basing it on. Whatever that balance is by the close. Shout out to Cave Trader, shout out to Post TTG. Good times, man. We're just kicking it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. How long have you been trading and what do you trade? Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday. We're almost through the week. Bears are pushing down from that 500 level on NQ. I wonder if it'll take it out of there. We'll see. That was 633, right? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can do update payment. What does that come in as? Let me see. Let's see if it'll just do it automatically. We will see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. Don't be shy, man. Chime in. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If you want to hop in the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment. Let's keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. Semiconductors. Nvidia's a beast, man. We'll see how far up she goes. I had some January 2026 calls. I cut them, man. The last couple days, I didn't like the volatility. August and September can get tricky. So I was like, man, let me just cut it. Wait for things to, wait for things to pan out. Then get in for the Santa rally. Get back in. Let's keep on going, guys. Caught some good gains at the open. We had a big drop, then a big pop. We will see. Yeah, I was looking for TSM's chart, right? TSM. Oh yeah, we scratched highs. When was that? That was July? I didn't know we scratched highs. I thought we were on the way to highs. Wow, nice. From 140 from 140 to 240. Wow, 100 points. TSM. What do their premiums look like? Let me see. Let's see what TSM's. TSM options. Taiwan Semiconductor. Yeah, they're not bad. Where are we at now? We're at like 200, 300. $300 calls ain't bad. Is this for 26 or 27? Yeah, 2077. Yeah, that's a steal, man. Not bad after a pullback. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm already looking at 2027 calls. Or the options. The options gang. 889, that means I gotta push this account to 53K to get a payout. Wow. Insane. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Happy Wednesday. Hit the like button, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I go live. Tomorrow, CPI is next Tuesday, PPI is next Thursday, NVIDIA earnings August 27th. Coming in hot. Fresh all-time highs for Palantir, cruising. Palantir is cruising. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well. JT, what's going on? Long time, man. How you been? Hope you're doing well, man. I haven't been on the evening stream in a minute. I'm gonna get it. I have a little bit more. Hopefully this week I can get a couple sessions in. My schedule's just been all over the place. It's been busy. Busy schedule. August has been busy. July has been busy. So I've been trying to get streams in when I can. How's everything going? JT says, I took a break after blowing my accounts in July and got back from vacation. Okay. Started trading again after the 90% sale. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I took a break last week too, man. I had to. I was making rookie mistakes. I was like, let me take a break, relax for a week, come back with some fresh eyes. Shout out to JT247 in the building. JT247 says, nice green I see there. Yep. Caught the open. Caught the open nicely after we got all that White House, all those White House announcements. I caught the pop back up above yesterday's high, or above New York sessions high, put it that way. JT says, I'm up 800 on 1450Ks. Nice. And past 625Ks today. Nice. You're loading them back up, man. You're going to be right back at 20. Right back at 20, man. Keep it going, man. Yeah, we are retreating from 500, ladies and gentlemen. They're pushing down. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting. I don't know if we reclaim 500. I mean, we'll see what happens during London session, but there are some bears up here. Somebody's up here. After those two huge drops last week, somebody's up here. JT says, yeah, man, got to get that second payout. Yeah, congratulations again on the first payout. Some people don't get the payout, man. So that's already an accomplishment. JT says, I never trade night session, the Asia session, night session before. Yeah, I would leave it alone. You don't have to force it. Don't force it. Asia session can get it can get tricky, put it that way. Asia session can definitely get tricky. I just stick to NY session. If we get good, like I traded today because we had all those announcements coming out of the White House. And I was like, and the way SPY was moving around and how QQQ was moving around, I was like, okay, we're going to have some type of volatility at the open. And yeah, it worked itself out. But usually Asia session is sideways action. You're like watching paint dry. Nice pop back up. Shout out to JT in the building. Yeah, like I said, someone said earlier, I think it was the bag chase me. He was like, sometimes that reset is needed. So you can come back to the charts with fresh eyes, fresh mind, especially after vacation. You don't want NQ stressing you out on vacation. NQ can be a headache sometimes. Shout out to JT, man. JT247 got his first payout not too long ago. Solid work, man. Solid work. Salute. JT says, interesting. So if I change jobs where I'm second shift now and can trade in mornings, I can always trade at night. Yeah, man. NQ still moving around. JT says, yeah, bro, no trading thoughts while on vacay, and it honestly paid off. Came back feeling great and trading good. Absolutely. That's a fact. When you take a break, you don't realize how fatigued you are. NQ fatigue. NQ fatigue, man. NQ will work you out, man. Golly. Futures fatigue. Yeah, when you take a break, you're like, oh, yeah. You can feel the difference. That's a fact. Oh, man, bulls are coming back. They're roaring back right now. Golly. What a bounce. What a bounce. It looks like they want to reclaim. I didn't think they were going to bounce like this. Jeez. That midpoint of this FEG is going to be a battlefield. It's going to be a battlefield. This is 23,542. Somebody's waiting up there. We'll see how the price action reacts once we get up there. But we are cruising up there. Let's see if maybe by NY session we might be up there. And then we'll see how the daily candles react. Because right now we're back above water on daily charts. So we'll see. Do the bulls hold the line and keep pressing? We'll see. All I know is that with my with my option call, I am treading lightly. August and September can get tricky. It can get trappy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. MSG UFO, what's up, man? What's going on? MSG UFO says your trend line's still working this late. Man, the trend lines are always working. Shout out to MSG UFO, man. Oh, are we reclaiming? What? Yo, we're getting some good price action this session. I wasn't expecting all this. Nice pop, man. We just bounced 20 points clean in like 5 minutes. Yeah, that was a clean move. So now 500 has been breached. Can they hold it? That's the question. This is a nice move up, though. This is going to be another leg. Clean, clean, clean. The trend lines are always working. Right from the open. Clean, clean, clean. You could rock it right there. Wow. Yo, bulls are showing off, man. I was not expecting this, man. They are not playing any game. They are not playing any games. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, they're not playing any games, man. They're not playing any games. Wow. We're getting some good movement. This doesn't usually happen during Asia session. Usually it's quiet. It's nice and quiet. But we're getting some good moves. Definitely getting some good moves this session. Wow. Bro. They are not playing any games. We might get to the midpoint tonight. Yo, they're not playing any games. Shout out to MSG UFO. He reminded me to draw some more trend lines. I was eyeballing it, but it's better when it's drawn, so you don't have to think too hard about it. Shout out to MSG UFO 23,529 to 23,564 FEG order block 1 hour. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm watching that. There's a big one. There's a big 4 hour up there too. Yeah. Shout out to MSG UFO. Somebody's waiting up there. I don't know how. We'll see what the price action is looking like. We'll see what the price action is looking like. Shout out to MSG UFO with the levels. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Late night streaming, late night session, man. We're just kicking it, man. Nothing serious. Shout out to JT247. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to JT247. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Millie Marie. Shout out to Post TTG. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Pelon. Shout out to Jean Paul Incorporated. Shout out to Average Vet. Shout out to The Bag Chase Me. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Live Records. Shout out to Cave Trader. Trader Goated. MSG UFO says 23,845 buy side. Yep. All the way at the peak. At the peak. Nice push for the Bulls, man. So now it's up to them to hold the line. 500 is going to be interesting. The 500s in general are going to be interesting. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to MSG UFO, man. Y'all the homies, man. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed. Shout out to all the new subscribers today. Appreciate you guys, man. The Infinity train is moving. The family is growing. We're all on the same journey, man. It's crazy. JT247 says, what time frame is that chart on the right? That's the 1 minute. I'm just now, the 1 minute I just started implementing the 1 minute like a couple months ago, because all my guys were saying, yo, if you're scalping, you got to look at the 1 minute. You got to look at the 1 minute. So now I watch the 1 minute, the 5, the 15, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, all the way up, the daily, weekly, monthly. But yeah, intraday, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. And I try to line them up. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If you're new here, welcome to the Infinity Show. Hope you guys are doing well. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. It's free of charge. Free of charge, man. JT247 says, I scalp on the 5 minute, but use the 1 minute to assist on the big momentum dumps and on rare days. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. I swore the 1 minute chart away like years ago. But this year alone, everybody's been saying, yeah, you got to use it. It'll give you like some extra confirmation. What? Oh, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got like 15 more minutes. Fresh 4-hour candle coming in hot in 10 minutes. Bulls are trying to hold on to 500, man. What's the next level up for? 6,400 key level for ES. That is the next. That is where the Bulls want to get on ES. What just happened? Okay, cool, we good. That's the daily chart, right? Yes. Yes, sir. The daily chart. Yeah, man, all of a sudden, man, Bulls look good. Back above daily levels. Insane, man. The way we dropped last week and on Tuesday, I was like, oh, man, here we go. The September blues. Let's keep on going. Like MSG UFO said, that 529 to 564 level could get treacherous. We're going to see what happens once we get up there. Right now, it looks like they want to get up there now. I'm thinking we have to wait till London session. Let me see what shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see what happens. We are going to see. What time is it? Time is flying. It's flying, man. We've been on for like 3 hours. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. We are almost through the week. We got CPI next week, Tuesday. We got PPI next Thursday. What are the earnings next week? Any good earnings next week? All I know is NVIDIA is August 27th. That's going to be interesting. I think I remember this one, man. This is crazy. That's the crazy part. Let me see. All right. Big push, man. 500 is going to be the battle zone overnight. And then we'll see if we get continuation into New York. New York session might be a battle zone, depending on how London goes. 529, 529 to 564 could get treacherous. Wow. Are the bears pushing back down? Pullback mode. Pullback mode. Yeah, price action has been crazy, man. New York session was interesting. Asia session has been interesting. Wow. This entry was clean right here, right off the trend line. Jeez. At the bottom of the gap. Clean, clean, clean. Off of this. 1, 2, 3. I like it. Next Friday, right? Let's do the math on this thing real quick. Let's do the math. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you're new here, say something. Let us know how long you've been trading and what you trade. Shout out to Musketeer. I appreciate it. All right, man. Tomorrow, we are back at it. I should be on for a New York session. If I can get everything I need to get done, I'll do another evening session. We'll be back on for the Asia session. Shout out to everybody in the chat that chimed in, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's end the week strong, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, I'm about to get off here. You guys, shout out to JT. Yes, sir. Shout out to JT. Good night, man. Shout out to Cave Trader. We'll see you tomorrow. We're back in the mix tomorrow. You guys be safe. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys. All the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. The Infinity family is growing. You guys are great. I appreciate the banter. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to MSG UFO. Shout out to Cave Trader. Shout out to JT247. Shout out to you guys, man. Discipline equals freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Consistency over home runs. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. If you took a small L today, it's okay. If you fall during the marathon, get your butt up and keep on going. Figure out why you fell. Tweak it, adjust it, and keep on going. Get up and keep on going, man. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I am proof. It took me years to get profitable. Literally years. This was not an overnight, any type of, this thing is a journey. This is a journey. You just have to embrace the journey. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency over home runs. The small bits and pieces add up, man. The base hits add up. Keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be good to yourselves and be good to others, ladies and gentlemen. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. Be safe, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Hit the like button on the way out. Peace, guys. Be safe.